was just another night in the quiet suburban neighborhood. The kind where everything feels too calm. The house was still, and the moon cast long shadows through the curtains. But then, something shifted in the air. A presence, a feeling that something was watching, something that didn't belong. Sarah, a young girl, woke with a chill. Something was off. Her room felt too cold, the silence too thick. She looked around, her heart beginning to race. The house was unnaturally quiet, save for the faintest scratching sound, like claws dragging across wood. But she couldn't see anything. Suddenly, she looked up, and her eyes froze. Dark shapes moved along the ceiling, twisting in ways they shouldn't. At first, it looked like shadows playing tricks, but then they shifted again. Something was moving above her, something that didn't belong. It was then that she saw it, a figure, so unnatural, its long limbs crawling effortlessly across the ceiling. The creature's form was twisted, its body contorting with each step as it moved silently. Its eyes, like hollow pools of black, locked onto her, watching. It was waiting. Sarah held her breath, too terrified to move. The creature didn't make a sound, but its eyes never left her. It stayed there, crouching on the ceiling, its body stretching impossibly long as it reached out, getting closer. Closer, but it wasn't her that it was after. Not yet. The creature shifted out of view and crawled silently into the hallway, its legs scraping the walls as it moved. Sarah could hear the faint sound of movement upstairs and down below. The creature was hunting. As the family slept, they remained unaware of the horror creeping above them. The creature stalked them from the ceiling, always out of sight, but always present, waiting for the right moment. It was in the dead of night when Sarah's mother went to check on her. She stepped quietly into the hallway and froze. A faint scraping noise echoed down the walls. It came from above. She looked up, but there was nothing to see. And then it dropped. The creature landed silently just behind her, its limbs folding in on themselves as it came down from the ceiling. The only sound was the faint rustling of the floor beneath its weight. She screamed as it reached out to touch her, its long fingers brushing against her skin like cold shadows. But before it could do more, it vanished into the darkness, moving back up the walls as though it belonged there. Over the next few days, the family began to hear more of the strange, scratching noises. But now, they were more frequent, more persistent. It was no longer just the house settling. There was something in the walls, something in the ceiling. When Sarah's father finally climbed up into the attic to investigate the noises, all he found were strange scratches along the rafters, as if something had been climbing there. But there was no sign of the creature. And so, the house stayed quiet. But the family knew. They could feel it. The creature never left. It watched from above, its cold, black eyes always waiting. Its hunger never ceased, but it didn't need to feed right away. It was a patient hunter,